Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me on Their Fight channel. We have with us Fabio Cherant, who will be touching base on his fight history as well as everything that is going on with us currently. He'll give us his perspective. Fabio?
What's up, guys? It's me, Fabio Cherant, aka the Water Buffalo. I haven't fought in a year, so it's been really tough, because I went from fighting pretty frequently to fight last. My last fight was in July, and why is so much violence going on when there shouldn't be? What's going to change this world for me is unity. And I think we need more leaders to speak up. I think we need more athletes, which we are now seeing, you know what I mean? People in the UFC, people in the NBA, the NFL, all this stuff like that are speaking up. But, we need more of that. We need people in office, police officers. People are saying, oh, not all cops are bad cops. I agree, not all cops are bad cops. It shouldn't be fuck the police, fuck 12. It shouldn't be that. Not one bit. Because some of my best friends, their parents are cops. So um, it's like, why are we gonna disrespect every single police officer for the bad ones? But on the other hand, is I want to understand why people are pissed off at the cops, because those good cops could be being the leaders and standing up and fighting for the cause, that why the violence is happening. They could be trying to prevent the violence and standing with us and fighting fighting the protests right next to us. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up in Wrentham, Massachusetts, and when I tell you I've been on the sides of being racially profiled, by the police, by parents, by kids, the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? And from a young age, and I'm here. Unfortunately, I'm not home right now to be part of these rallies or anything like that. And I'm hearing about all these guys having these rallies, these protests, or whatever you call them, these vigils for George Floyd. But it's like, I grew up with some of you guys, and to think of you guys showing up to this is like, are you just here to not seem racist, to be part of the group, to be part of the bandwagon because you think it's cool? Are you actually understanding why this is happening? Are you trying to be part of the change, or are you just trying to fit in?
Mm-hmm.
And um like, I wish I had answers to what's going to change everything, but I don't. But I know for a fact that if we are going to change, is we do need unity. With unity, will be a big change. We need people to speak, people to stop being scared. Sucks. It sucks. There's too much hate. There's too much hate, and no matter much how much violence, yeah, my career is built up off of. Yeah, I get in the cage and I fight another man. I'll never try and bring that violence outside of there. And we shouldn't be trying to fight fire with fire. Like the Olympics thing, they said they're gonna ban any athlete that takes a knee. If every athlete takes a knee, what the fuck are you guys gonna do? You're gonna ban everybody? No. That, think about how big of a power move that would be. Is every single athlete from every single country take a knee. Before all of their meets, they take a knee to just silence all those people saying, "Oh, I'll ban you for doing this."
Mm-hmm.
That shit is so powerful. That's how we should be fighting the system. That's how we should be fighting back, is by that, by people in power that have a platform to use their platform. And hopefully one day I have the ability to use my platform. Right now I'm just a nobody, just saying a bunch of nothing to a bunch of people that are gonna listen and be like, oh, one ear and out the other. You know what I mean? Like, because when you're not famous in this world, nobody really listens to what you have to say. And the ones that do listen, I appreciate, but
You are making a difference. You are making a difference because you're speaking up when other people will not speak up. And a lot of people don't really know you as an individual and how you were raised. You weren't just raised in a traditional household.
no.
So you and also your parents must be really impacted by everything. So I want people, if you're able to, give us an insight on how it impacted you being raised in this household and how it impacted your family so people could really understand why you're so passionate and why you see things differently than they do.
So why I see things differently than a lot of people. Well, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, in a time where Brooklyn, New York isn't Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? When I grew up in Brooklyn, New York, it was a lot of gang violence, a lot of crazy stuff going on. You know, I was born in 94. And I moved around a lot from different family members. And one of the things in a cultural household is you get your ass beat a lot, especially when you're misbehaving or doing something you're not supposed to. And if you're from a cultural household, you know, you probably know what I'm talking about. Not just so much as you know what I'm saying. If your parents are basically not from America, or they grew up in a cultural household where they believe that beating your kids was a way of putting discipline into them. Which, to be honest, nowadays I'm glad some of the shit that happened to me happened. You know, I was abused a lot as a child, from the time I was able to walk to the time I ran away from home. And I ran away from home at the age of 7 or 8, and I got into foster care, where I bounced around from a couple of group homes to a couple of foster homes, where I landed my foster dad that I basically call my biological dad. If you've ever seen any of my Instagram posts, Facebook posts, or whatever it is, you know. And if it wasn't for him, I'd probably still be doing some crazy gang banging, violence, some stupid stuff. You know what I mean? And for me, throughout my whole life, I've observed a lot, and I feel like if anybody has a reason to be angry, it is me. My mom left me for drugs. I watched my biological father die in front of me, but I was too young to understand what the frick was going on. And I don't think a lot of people understand how tough that is when you're old enough to process that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm 25 years old, and I'm just now understanding I'm the one that found my fucking father dead. I'm the one that walked into the room shaking my dad. Hey, shaking him, you know, like, hey, wake up. I was so young, I didn't know that. I didn't know that he was dead. I didn't know what the hell that is. My biological mom left me at the age of 3 years old for God knows what. Got caught a couple during the time frame trafficking drugs from Haiti to America. So I grew up with no mother. I grew up with no father. I've been in foster care since I was 7 years old, because of it. I got ripped out of one of the homes that actually truly cared about me, biological. So if anybody has a fucking reason to be angry, it's me. And it, it
You're strong. You are the water buffalo. Don't forget that.
it's like
What you're going through.
not listen. Not a lot of people understand this shit. This is shit that I go through in my own head on a daily basis. And I was thinking about making a video earlier before you said anything to me about posting some of the shit that I've been through on why we should do some of the things that I'm trying to prevent from happening, because this violent shit is just ruining our world. And god damn it, I fucking hate crying. I hate crying. I hate it so much. Oh man.
There's nothing wrong with crying.
No, there's nothing wrong with crying. I just hate it. It's,
I get it, but there's nothing wrong with it.
I
You're a
hate
strong man. You
it's
have strong feelings. You've gone through a lot. There are words that you cannot express, that your tears and your crying is what expressing it. Your body doesn't have it all. When you release those tears, that's your body expressing the words that you cannot express. And that is a direct connection between you and God, you and your spirit. Words that you do not have, your tears are expressing it.
man, I just hate this shit. I hate it. Because like I said before, if anybody has a fucking reason to be angry, I think I'm in the top of the list to be angry about shit. And I still try my best every day, throughout all the shit going on in my world. On top of trying to be an adult, on top of everything, all the bullshit chaos going on, I try and keep a positive mindset. And like, there's still people that just try and like bring it down. They try and find a reason to like hate and bring hate into to my world, and I'm just like, why? You know how tough it is, because I made a post saying I don't want violence.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the looting and all this stuff like that is a way to go about stuff. You know how tough it is when people are saying, "Oh, you're part of the problem. You're an Uncle Tom. You're a coon. You're this. You're that." Like, shut the fuck up. Most of you motherfuckers that claiming you're part of the black community, you're part of this, you motherfuckers don't know shit. You just want a reason to be angry. You want a reason to hate. You want a reason to fight police. You want some of the people that I know grew up in the suburbs. They have no reason to be mad. They're like, oh, I'm scared of my son being killed. I'm scared of this. I'm scared. No, the people that are fighting are fighting in a different part of this world. We should be trying to stand up and talk for them, not cause violence, not cause chaos in this world when there's already too much chaos going on. And I feel like anytime I say anything to be serious or speak my voice, I get shut down because people can't take the fucking truth. And it sucks, because this is why I don't speak out. I don't say anything. I just ride the course. And I don't know anymore. I really don't. I don't know anymore. Um, I'm gonna keep doing my part, like I said, especially as my platform grows, to speak my mind, and especially for the black community. I'll never try and bring violence into this world towards the black community, because violence is not gonna be a good answer. It's not gonna bring awareness to what we're trying to do here. It's gonna cause more chaos. It's gonna cause more problems, and put a bigger radar on us. And if it's on me, I'm gonna try and do my own thing. If everybody wants to be violent about what they're doing, keep burning shit down, not their peaceful, whatever it is, do it. But on my side of this world, in my own Fabio's world, I'm gonna keep doing what I do, trying to keep spreading peace, positivity, and if people want to get behind me, they can get behind me. And if they don't want to get behind me, I still love them. Um, but like, I'm just done with the negative energy that's going on in this world, and I, it's just I don't know, man. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough to speak. There's so much shit I want to say, but like, I, I'm gonna need a book, you know. It's just tough. It's tough. That's the only thing I can say. It's tough. Um,
Because don't
and
forget, you have your voice, and you need to be that voice for those young individuals that are growing up and don't have one and are losing their voice. So you don't have to be on the same path as everybody else. You could end up in the same destination, but it doesn't mean you have to take the same path. So you continue to do what you are doing. You continue to use your voice to reach other people. You continue to use the cage to demonstrate where the violence needs to be and where it does not need to be. You need to continue to be you. Show people who you really are. You're not just this strong guy that people fear because you're strong and you're in the cage and you can knock them out in 2 seconds. You are a man that should be feared because you have a voice. So don't let anybody take away your voice. So this time that we are going through, this coronavirus pandemic and everything else, is your time to focus on the other part of you. You've already trained so much for your fight camp. Now you have a different fight camp that you are training for. And this is your time to master it so you can continue to reach people and change people's lives. You change people's lives when they see you in the cage and you're fighting. Now you can change their lives in a different manner by using your voice. Use your voice. It's not the same as everybody else's. That's why God gave you your voice, your story, your fight, so you can help other people. People are going to knock you down because that's the only way they can knock you down is by using words to try to break you. But what they don't know is that you've already been broken, you've been rebuilt, and there is nobody that can break you ever again. So you need to use that to help others. All these youngsters that are feeling pain that they have no idea how they are going to express it. And they feel like they're the only ones in this world, but they're not. They have you. So use your voice. And the thing is, you have a voice, use it. You have fists that you use in the cage, use your voice outside the cage. And you are doing it the right way. You don't have to put out a video every week. You will know when is the right time. And when you do, it doesn't matter. People might think, oh, you need 100 people. No, no. You just need to touch one life, and that life will touch another life and another life. And it's going to be a domino effect. And it's all going to start from your voice, from your experience. Don't allow any negative things that happened in your life destroy what is going to be built. Use that as the foundation of what you have in store.
sorry. Yeah, no, I totally agree with you. Like I said, I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna keep speaking up. I'm gonna try my best to, like I said, use my platform and talk to people. And no matter if people want to unfollow me on social media, they want to support what I'm doing, they want to hate what I'm doing. My mindset's never gonna change. It's like I said, if anybody has a reason to be fucking angry in this world, I think I should have a reason to be angry, but I don't want to be angry. I grew up 25 years being angry, and I'm angry till this day, and I don't want to be angry, and I don't want to put anger in this world, and it's not setting a good example for the younger generation and the future generation, and that's not what I want to do. Even though I'm a goofball outside, I try and be goofy and like I'm not really a serious person. If you ever see me outside of of fighting or whatever it is, I'm a goofy individual. You know what I mean? I'm not really ever like in a serious rah rah, and it's just not me. And I'm gonna continue to be that person. I'm gonna continue to use my voice to speak. And like I said, if people want to follow what I'm doing, they can. If they want to take the other route, they can. I'll support them, but I'll support them from where I'm at. I grew up different, and I just like I said, I just can't. I'm not here to put a negative energy in this world anymore. And um, I grew up being angry so much at the wrong reasons and trying to fight people for no reason, and I I don't know. I'm really at a loss of words right now. Um, yeah,
Thank you.
I will do my part. I will do my part. That's a promise. I will do my part for sure, and I will continue to do my part until the day that I die.
Thank you.
Hopefully that's a very old age, you know.
We
And
will be right there with you. We will be supporting you every step of the way. We will help you stay on the right path.
for sure.
Yeah. You have any final thoughts?
No, not really. Peace and love, peace and love. I really can't. I can't stress that enough. In such a crazy time going on, we need more peace. We need more love, and we need unity.
Mhm.
If we're together in this, we'll get through it. You know, it's crazy to fight uh, one another in such a crazy time. If anything, it should be us versus the racists. It shouldn't be fuck cops, fuck white people, fuck whatever, fuck it. If you're not with the black community, fuck you. No, it shouldn't be that. It should be us versus the racists.
Mhm.
And by now, I I think I don't even want to say that. I think we can see who's truly on our side or not, because I feel like there's a lot of people that are taking this time to just coast along and just be part of the bandwagon. And if that's the case, I really hate to say this, but shame on you, because you really don't understand what's going on in this world if you're just doing it to just get through and not seem racist. And that's one thing I can't stress, because if you're going to be part of the movement, you should understand the movement and be truly part of it, understand it. Because if you're going to be with the movement, you have to understand it. If you're just there to just have a story to tell your friends when a couple of weeks go by, be like, hey, remember when I was part of this, No, it shouldn't be like that whatsoever. It shouldn't. It should be in 2 months, it should be you still posting about how Black Lives Matter, how we should figure out a way to stop police brutality, how it should be. You understand what I'm saying. I'm like I said, I'm not the best with talking sometimes, but I feel like with what I've said, people should understand what the hell I'm saying.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.